everybody. Welcome back. So for some reason I have this cookbook. It doesn't belong to anybody in my family. In fact, it says in the back, from your friend at something school, Blackbush, Maryland Farm. So it was originally published in 1965, and so a lot was happening in the world back in 1965. If you just put this in 1965, that's kind of like a crazy place for this book to be. This book has seen some stuff. We hadn't even been to the moon yet. And a lot of these recipes, you can see that people are really taking space seriously with this rocket salad, which is just a pineapple with a banana hanging out of it. And then there's a maraschino cherry fastened to the top with a toothpick. So kids love it. I'm not saying kids don't like it. And let's not forget these. That's a bunny salad. Those are canned pear rats. Everything has that tint where everything looks a little off. And that's fine. I love it. I love this aesthetic, and it's a cool little time capsule. Like Becky, they said, she says, leftover meatloaf makes the most wonderful sandwiches. Sweet. I was looking through this book and I was like, is there anything I could do in here? I mean, that wouldn't absolutely be repulsive. And I'm not saying that to bag on it. Again, I get it's for kids. I get it's like a teaching book for kids. I'm not trying to do that. But there's a lot of stuff in here that's questionable. A lot of stuff in here that makes sense. But I don't know what this straw man, like this cheese effigy is, like stuff like that, like the Raggedy Ann salad. If I went over to Becky's house and she was eating her meatloaf sandwich and she's like, oh, my mom's making Raggedy Ann salad. It's a little girl that's made of raisins, peach, lettuce, celery, marshmallow, and shredded cheese. I'd call the cops on her. I'd call my parents. I'd have them pick them up immediately. And this is real. This is what would have happened if I was like a 7-year-old kid and I would have gone over to Becky's house and she was making Raggedy Ann salad. I would have called my parents. They would have picked me up. I would have gotten home. I would have opened the fridge, made a nice turkey sandwich, turned on Nickelodeon, and had the best night of my life. Okay? So I'm just saying that there's no room for me here. But I did find one thing that I thought, well, maybe I can do this. Pink popcorn balls. I thought that's easy enough. I've got some leftover marshmallows from when Craig made his legendary Rice Krispie treats. I have some popcorn, butter, and salt, and that's kind of it. I could do that. That seems kind of fun. The only thing I don't have is a few drops of red food coloring because we're in 2025 and we know what it is. We know that it's making us sick and we're not going to do it. Though I do wish I had it. So anyway, let's do it. We're going to need 7 cups of popcorn. One, 7. And then this is for the movies. It says 3 cups of mini marshmallows. I don't have mini marshmallows, so I'm going to use these big ones and I'm going to cut them up. Okay. Place the marshmallows, 4 tablespoons of butter, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we're just going to wait till they melt. It's also 9:30 at night. Just so everyone's aware of the vibe. The vibe is I heard an owl hooting not 10 minutes ago when I opened the window. Okay. So it's for all practical purposes, it feels like it's the middle of the night. In fact, I feel like I'm in a little bit of a psychotic break. The way the lighting is, this recipe, I feel like I'm in a little bit of a wormhole. But let's head on over. Look at this marshmallow that's like a Smurf hat. Dye that blue. You could sell that on eBay. It does feel like I'm not. I mean, like when I opened that book, I kind of like got put somewhere. Like if I were to walk outside right now, the vibe would be, I'd see someone with like a buzz cut, like a family of boys with buzz cuts and like, you know, with books with straps around them, listening to like Beatles 65, and I'd be like, "Hello?" They'd be like, what? How do they talk then? I think they talk pretty much the same. Hey. Say hey. And I say, hey. What year is it? 1965. Hello. Why does it smell like popcorn in your place? Because I'm making the popcorn in the Betty Crocker book. We love that book. I know. This just seems like I'm nuts. It seems like I went a little nuts. Because it's just like dried. It's like dried. It's like it's like nothing's really happening. Everything's just like me. It's not correct. The vibe in here is incorrect. And it has been from the start. It has been since Becky told me about how leftover meatloaf makes the best sandwiches. That's when I knew something was off. Boy, what year is it? Man, it's 1965. January 1st, it is. January 1st, 1965. It's been a rough couple of years, and it's going to be another rough couple of years. And honestly, it's going to stay rough. And like last year of the 60s, you're going to wonder what happened. You're going to ask yourself what happened here. And then the 70s are going to come, and your whole vibe's going to change. And when it gets to be the 80s, you'll be too old to really enjoy it, I think. Well, maybe it won't. You'll have a house. I think you'll have a house. Okay, we've got our marshmallow goo, which actually looks really good. And we're gonna pour marshmallow mixture over popcorn and stir gently to coat. Look at that. Look at that. Now just imagine if this were pink. Okay, now it says to use buttered hands. Please. In this house, we use nitrile gloves. Oh my God. That's a crazy feeling, actually. That's actually a crazy feeling. Okay, maybe I should have buttered my hands. Okay, that's actually that's actually a crazy feeling. Now I am going nuts. Look at what I'm doing. This is what a group of people were doing back in 1965 in a test kitchen. Going, this is what I like. This is what the kids will like. Okay. Okay, that's a lot better. That's actually so much better. It was like if Spider-Man had anxiety or unable to control his webbing. All right, I'm going to say not bad for what it... It's too sweet. It's good. It's way too sweet. But I have to taste this with 1965 taste buds. In 1965, this was like a savory meal. Well, there you have it, everyone. Another recipe done from the Boys and Girls Cookbook, the Betty Crocker Boys and Girls Cookbook.